YouTube, welcome back to another video, man. My name is Motion FX, and today I'll be breaking down this week's trades. You know what I'm saying? We had a pretty green week. The month of January has been pretty good so far. You know what I'm saying? And 2025 is looking good. So, all right. So, as you guys can see right here on the screen, this is the first trade we caught for this trading week, the end of the month, January, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This trade was on Monday, and it was a pretty simple breakout strategy. You know what I'm saying? You guys know my trading strategy already if you guys watch the channel, but if you guys are new, I just trade support and resistance breakouts, right? So I just want to see price to create a resistance and a support zone, right, which is a high, a low, and I just want to see price to break out at market open, right, at 9:30 a.m. or New York open. That's basically what I want to see. So I'm gonna just get into the trade and break it down for you guys and show you guys what I saw, right? So what I wanted to see was price to create a high and a low before 9:30 a.m. for me, right? So 9:30 a.m. is New York session market open. It could be a different time for you guys, I don't know, but it is 9:30 a.m. for me, right? So as you guys can see, we have a high right here, right? So the high would be considered our resistance zone. So I would just draw a line. So we have our resistance, and as you guys can see, as we get close to 9:30, we do have a support low right here created, and we also have it respecting the same high, previous high. So we know we have a strong support zone, right? So we just draw it out, and we have support, we have resistance. Now I just wanted to see price to either break above that zone or below support at 9:30 a.m. or New York session open, right? Once I get that breakout, I'll just take the trade in that direction. As you guys can see, we got a breakout to the upside. As soon as we got that breakout, I would just enter on my buy position with a 40-point stop loss, and I would just target in 1 to 2 risk to reward. And obviously you guys can see we cashed, right? This trade was pretty short, to be honest. This trade took like 3 minutes and we was out the trade. It was pretty quick, easy, simple trading strategy, right? So this is just the first trade we caught for this week. The second trade was on Tuesday. Basically the same setup, you know what I'm saying, literally the same thing. We wanted to see a high, which is our resistance. We wanted to see some lows, which is our support. As you guys can see, we have our high right here, which is our resistance zone, and we have our low right here, which is our support zone. Now, as you guys can see, this is the 9:30 candle. We got the breakout to the downside. As soon as we got that breakout, we entered in our sell position with our 40-point stop loss, and we just target our 1 to 2, and as you guys can see, we smashed. It was a perfect simple trade. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we hit that 1 to 2, price reversed, and you know what I'm saying? So that's the main reason why I only target 1 to 2s. 1 to 2s get hit 90% of the time. So I don't target 1 to 3s, 1 to 4s. I just target my 1 to 2s, and I'm fine. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? In and out, simple trade, quick, fast. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a pretty simple trade. It's basically the same thing for all. You know what I'm saying? On this same day, I did take another trade, which was on US 30, but this trade was a break-even trade. But it was literally the same setup, to be honest, right? So as you guys can see right here, we did have a resistance zone right here, which is in this box. And if I just draw our low, this would be our low right here. Oops, wrong instrument. This would be our low right here. So we had our support zone at this low, and then we had resistance at this high. This is our previous high, and price was also respecting this zone off of this blue candle right here. So I just drew it as a box. I just wanted to see price to break above that area. And as you guys can see, this is the 9:30 candle. We got the breakout to the upside. As soon as we got that breakout, I did take that position, right? And then price went up, and then price reversed, stopped us out, right? So this wasn't a break-even trade, actually. This was the only trade. This was the only loss we took for the week. But it was a small loss. I didn't really lose a lot of money. I think I lost like $200 or something. I didn't risk a lot because honestly, I didn't really like the setup, but it still looked valid to take the trade, so I took it. And we did take a small L, but we made it back with that NOS 100 trade that I just break down for you guys. So overall, it was still a W day on this day, but we did take this small minor loss, right? The next trade was on Wednesday, which was on NOS 100. Also, I like NOS 100, to be honest. NOS 100 has been a good pair. This was the break-even trade, you know what I'm saying? Basically the same thing, right? So we came into the market at 9 a.m. and I just wanted to see a high and a low to be created. So as you guys can see, we had a low right here and we had a high right here, right? Now I could have actually marked this as my low, which could have been my support zone, and I really could have entered on my sell position right here, and we wouldn't have got a break-even trade, because you know what I'm saying, we do have support right here. Price did come down and reject this area and then pushed up, created a high. So we had our high and our low. And I really could have entered right here, but I just needed that extra confirmation because, I mean, trading this breakout strategy, you can get fake out a lot. So I just wanted that extra confirmation. So I waited until price break this low. And as soon as we got that low, we entered, you know what I'm saying, 40-point stop loss, target our 1-2s, and then we got stopped our break even because we took partial profits at our 1-1, right? So this was our 1-1 TP1. We took partial profits and then we brought our stops to break even. And as you guys can see, price literally came down in reverse, stopped us our break even, and then went to hit TP2, right? So it was overall a W trade. It was a W setup, but you know what I'm saying, like, it happens, you know what I'm saying, break even days, whatever. It's still not a loss, so it's still a W for me. I did make money because we did take profit at TP1, right? So the last trade we took for this week was on US30. This was a very good trade, to be honest. This was like literally the best trade of the week, right? So this was literally an A+ setup, a perfect setup, you know what I'm saying? So we had our high right here, obviously, and we had our low, which is before 9:30 a.m. right? So we just want to see a high and a low, resistance and support to be created before 9:30 a.m., which is New York session open. Whatever time New York session open is for you, I don't know where you are in the world, but for me it's 9:30 a.m. All I wanted to see is the recent high before 9:30 a.m. and the recent low before 9:30 a.m. right? That's all I want to see. I'll mark it out, and once price break above that zone or below that zone, I take the trade. Simple, right? So as you guys can see, we have our high, we have our resistance, and we have our lows right here, which is our support zones, right? So the reason why I didn't mark this as my resistance was because this was the most recent high before 9:30 a.m., right? So this was the most recent high before market open. So that would be my resistance, not this zone, right? Now, if there was no highs in this area, then this would be my resistance and this would be my support, right? But obviously we have highs right here that was created, and these were the most recent highs before 9:30 a.m. So this was our resistance zone, right? So same thing, waited until 9:30 a.m. We did got a breakout at 9:25, but we didn't take the trade because we only take the trade at market open, at New York session open, right? So unless it's 9:30 or whatever time New York session open is for you, unless it's New York session open or like an hour, not even an hour, bro, like 30 minutes after New York session open, the trade is valid to take, right? Once it's over that 30-minute mark, do not take the trade because it probably won't work, right? So we had our highs, we had our lows, we got the breakout at 9:30 a.m. and as soon as we got that breakout, entered on our buy position, 40-point stop loss, and we just target our 1-2 risk to reward and we cash, right? Pretty simple trade, pretty simple strategy, bro. And yeah, so these were all the trades I took this week. I didn't take no trades today, which was Friday, because I mean, honestly, we didn't have any A+ setups and I only take A+ setups. So yeah, we ended the week over $1,000+. I'll just put a screenshot right here somewhere on the screen and show you guys. And yeah, it's been a pretty good week, pretty solid, profitable week. So if you guys want to learn how to trade, if you guys want to join the one-on-one mentorship, join the Discord where we live trade every single day, click the link in the description below, bro. The first link in the description below. I'll teach you how to trade, how to quit your 9-to-5 job, how to become profitable. And you know what I'm saying? You can literally just join the Discord and copy every single trade I take live every single morning, and you can make money for yourself, right? It's pretty simple, that easy. You know what I'm saying? So just click the link, join the Discord. If you want to learn, join the one-on-one mentorship. I'll teach you one-on-one personally. And yeah, click that link. Follow me on Instagram at MotionFX. And if you guys like the content, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next video. Peace.